Hello and welcome back to GTPG campaign for Panzer Corps 1. We are now in Case Blau, or Operation Blue, the 1942 summer, June 25th, so almost exactly 1 year after Barbarossa invasion of the Caucasus and the attack on Stalingrad and the fated demise of the 6th Army. As a reminder, we're going to be taking the losing route here. So we can get another map. We would like to liberate the 6th Army because that will give us more prestige. We're losing out on, I believe, a free early Tiger in the decisive victory red path to Dieppe, the Dieppe raid in Western Europe. We'll be taking Dieppe 1 and then going to go for the 6th Army from there. Okay, so this is a large map and with some historical objectives. Experience cap is raised to 400, which is interesting. I don't think we got our 5th SE unit here. So decisive victory is taking all objectives, placing 3 Italian units in Zone A, 5 Romanian units in Zone B, as per the historical. Holding of the northern flank of the 6th Army by the weaker Axis minor allies along the Don, which of course freezes during the winter. So 3 Italian units here on these hills and a couple of Romanian units here. We're going to be expecting lots of counterattacks per the mission briefing, and we will, when you're blitzkrieging in the past, we fear the Russians have learned to strike when our forces are overextended. So because we're not going for a decisive victory, we don't necessarily need to do everything, but we'll still try to grab all the hexes here. 75 prestige per turn, 150 if it's not on Rommel, so that's quite a bit, right? That's 1550 prestige for us, and there's probably around that much on the map. So in addition to surrenders, we can probably get up to 4,000 or 5,000 here. So taking a look at our forces, I already did elite replacements, and taking a look at our, oh, and I forgot to mention, we will get additional units after we take certain victory hexes. I'm not sure which ones those are yet. I think after we take Krasnodar, we'll get Krasnodar and Maikop will get some paratroopers, so Maikop oil fields are, shouldn't they be down there somewhere? Krasnodar, Maikop. Okay, once we take these two, we'll get some paratroopers to drop over there, and then I guess once we take some of these, we'll get our Axis minor allies. We do have some decent amount of ground forces here, so and we get 1 Focke-Wulf fighter. So we got a bridging engineer, which is going to be useful for the Don. A couple of panzers, couple of infantry, and another Sturmhaubitze 42, which we are not, that we do not have access to yet. Okay, and I did mention I really like the armor on that guy. Yeah, 15 armor, that's more than all of our panzers. So that'll be a nice upgrade to the Stug, even though it's pretty expensive. 240 versus, what do we got here? Versus, sorry, 340 versus 251. So we could purchase, you know, up to 2 extra strength points on this Stug 3 for that kind of money. I'm just looking back now, what does the Stug 3A cost? Okay, it's much less initiative, but you know, what if we had the 3A with 14 overstrength instead of 1 10 strength Sturmhaubitze? It's just different cases for different units depending on how much money you have. Okay, so let's look at the deployment here. We've got 2 deployment zones, north and south of the Donets River. We're making it back to Rostov, which is the initial 1941 objective of Army Group South along the Sea of Azov here and the Black Sea down here. This would be Ukraine, and we're just crossing the Kerch Strait right now to attack across in the summer war season. So, okay, thinking about this deployment, we have, let's see first where our rail deployments are. And the rail here kind of goes, oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure if you can go up and down. I guess you should be able to. So we have plenty of rail. We have a couple of landing craft available. I'm guessing that's to go across here. I have no idea what's there, so I prefer not to take that risk. I hate opposed naval landings. I'll say that once again. And kind of down here, there are lots of optional objectives. I imagine most of them are not garrisoned, so maybe our paratroopers can even, you know, just take trains and just kind of capture some cities. So that'll be nice income. So here we can expect enemy concentration of units here, enemy concentration units up here. What's our deployment like? We got a larger deployment down here, which means there's probably more units down here. The problem with this one is might be spreading ourselves too thin. 47 units. And then there's lots of close terrain here, some close terrain here. Are the Russian units dug in? Yes, they are. So these guys have 3 entrenchment and 5 entrenchment, as we see. So it's not going to be able to be a turn 1 blitz just to knock everyone out. So I think we'll, especially since we don't need a decisive victory, I'm happy taking it pretty slow, and I don't believe there's any capturable units here either. At least the previous capturable units have been denoted by the briefings, which has been nice. So I'm more in favor of here pulling back a bit, letting the enemies take their cities, ruining their lines, and then retaking them. And then up here we can kind of go with the hammer blow first off. And then let's see, how's the Carl doing? 30 kills, so it's going to get its first hero soon. I'm really, really hoping for a range, and if not range, at least a movement hero. Second, otherwise a 3 defense hero would give mild benefit, but if it doesn't get any of those, and we need the money, I might even sell it later on, because 3,400 is a pretty good chunk of change. And it gets harder and harder to use, and you have to devote protection to it, so it gets quite annoying. Gustav, sitting back here. So yeah, we'll kind of have a heavier force here, and not as mobile, have a more mobile force up here. And looking here, if it's like this, I'm going to imagine there's just entrenched infantry here with artillery behind. So I actually really want to put more stuff here just to be able to break some of the initial lines quicker. A review of our forces. We have Panzer 4Gs. The 3Js are kind of useless. They're our best tank for taking out infantry in terms of raw attack. Because of the 3N, it has the skirt here, and that's modeled by 4 close defense. But we don't really want to be attacking infantry in close defense. Maybe in hills. I honestly haven't really tried the 3N that much, so maybe we can give that a try, because the 4G is definitely better than the 3J at pretty much everything else. So sure, let's do that for science. And before we get to the deployment, I'm going to grab a coffee, because I think this will be a 3.5-hour ordeal. Just some nice black coffee from our local Costco. Let's figure out what we want to do here. So, alright, I think our, yeah, this recon died again last map. That's kind of funny. Next hero is at 500, so what I'm skeptical about up here is kind of, we're going to have this line up here and then an armor, kind of a heavy armor concentration behind them, so we need our front line to be very defensive. So let's put our spotting recon there, and then down here, see a lot of infantry, so we can just have our normal recon here. We're just gonna take a peek here, and then afterwards we're gonna run away. There's probably gonna be some artillery here. In terms of this front line, I think what we're gonna want to do is we had some Osttruppen with heroes, right? So we have one with movement here. That's actually pretty useful. And with the star too. Wow, I guess I gave it a elite replacement. So it's been a few days since I've come to this. So let's see, we have another one named hero eligible. So the goal here is to kind of have them stand on the hills so that the enemy tanks will rush forward and attack them, and they'll take out some of their strength while not dying, hopefully, just getting pretty mauled, and then afterwards we can just hold them back. And again, 60 on the full, if we lost a unit costing 60 prestige to revive it, that's the same as 1 over strength point on a KV. So, 1 KV versus this on a hill, they would probably take out equivalent amounts of enemy armor attacking into them. With my 1 being much less expensive, we don't lose the Ostruben. And we do have air transports. I want to try to get the air transport baiting thing going on, so we'll do that with the non-hero eligible ones around turn 2 or 3 after we've cleared the first wave of fighters. And by air baiting, I mean the self-propelled stuff. Not as worried about the bottom. Let's get it up here. So for the front line here, we also want to be able to take out the stuff on the front line. So the low range stuff includes our Stugs. These are doing great. This one's almost at 4 stars, yeah, with 3 defense. I guess this one's provided a lot of counterfire because stuff wants to attack it because it doesn't have the attack heroes. 180. Let's see, 290, 119. Okay, so obviously our best one is the one that's most eligible for something new. Let's have our defensive one kind of up here. And then, let's see, our Noble Werfers are doing well. I mentioned last time that we want to wait for the 30 centimeters before we downgrade or side grade our movement Werframens to avoid the money loss. And air, I think we'll probably almost pull everything back here. So we'll have 1 air down there, and then kind of the brunt of our anti-air defense up here, because they'll need to be, we'll be in full vision of the enemy up here. The other thing up here is that, right, it was the self-propelled. We don't know how much of that there is up here. Okay, Carl should be here too. The other thing is we have to take out any long-range artillery so our Carls don't get hit. We'll start with a pretty significant Nebelwerfer force up here. And I think what's going to happen here is we can't quite get our infantry straight up against these guys, so we're just going to pull back from that area. Let them come forward a bit if they want, perhaps. Infantry. Alright, this one got his 3rd hero. 4 attack and 1 defense isn't awful. It's like, do I just want to upgrade them to the MG at this point? It's not terribly creative. And we do have a lot of air deployment, which is great. Let's have them, do we have vision of this? We have vision, okay, so there's no enemy unit on here, so let's have them make 1 attack and then back off. And then perhaps they can go do fun stuff down there with the other paratroopers, perhaps. Okay. Cavalry, nope, we have some good infantry here. There's some close terrain here. And these are all fully upgraded, okay. Let's give them 1 over strength point. And then we have, what? We have 4 infantry up here. Okay, what is hero eligible mean? 24 out of 25, that's pretty eligible. We have 1 with movement. What's this one doing? Sorry, I just need to kind of look at all of our Ostruppen again, see what their kill counts are like. Because some of these are going to be definitely sacrificial. And then some of these are just for drawing units, enemy units out. Okay, that's 1 attack, not too great. We're just looking for to grab like 3 attack heroes, 3 defense heroes, and then we can start training those up if we wanted to. Okay, so that seems good. Artillery. So like here, I don't know. I'm just like not sold on having to advance here because we are not going for the decisive victory. So I would rather have a safe, as safe a play as we possibly could have. And for the 2 range guy, I'm considering upgrading him to the Morser here because that'll still have 5 range, which and he'll have significantly more suppressive ability for enemy KVs and stuff. Let's try one of those guys out. Just because I've never had them before. Oh, and you can't really tell the difference graphically, which is a little annoying, but that's alright. Okay. And then we'll need probably 2 or 3 tanks to hold up the defensive one. Good. And then a Stug here, our best Stug. Is that too much infantry? Yeah, I think I'll take 1 Austrian out. Because we do have the auxiliary pioneers there as well. Let's see. Alright, we're getting all these for their initiative and not for their other heroes. 3 defense, 2 heroes. How many kills does this have? 318 versus 260. Alright, we can try getting this one up. And then we do have the recon here. Okay. So this, okay, the only adjustment here is that this Stug should be able to attack first. Snap over for here, and then we can deploy some more next turn if deemed necessary. And then down here we'll have 1 KV. Alright, this guy finally got damage. We said we were going to upgrade him, didn't we? Well, let's wait for him to get under 10 so we don't lose any upgrade value. So there's nothing really here. I'm not like the only hex that we'll have access to is this one. So maybe if we get something there, we can kill it. If not, then we're just kind of out of luck. 2 attack versus nothing. Let's go like 1 tank here, and then we have our 1 anti-air there because we just don't have that many units to cover. Okay, that seems reasonable. Oh, we do have trains. Forgot about trains. Okay. Guess we don't need 4 artillery. Might be a bit of an overkill. So let's do like that, and put 1 train up here, one with the range, so we can reach their artillery in the back. Okay, and then our other train will, yep, it can retreat, so that's good. Let's have 1 fighter down here, and I believe I said we were going to give 1 fighter 1 overstring for every single map. Let's do that. I don't think there will be many boats, so we can just do 2 strategic bombers here. This one still needs experience, and we're not going to go forward there, so let's keep it up here. I doubt we're going to use them on the first turn at all, to be honest. And then this one is 4 attacks, so let's prioritize that. Stukas, I think there will be a lot of tank counterattacks, so we might even just deploy all 3 Stukas here, keeping those in reserve. And then, of course, all of our fighters per usual. And 1 here. So left, we have several infantry slots. We're going to lose 1 of our Ostruppen probably, and then we can deploy 2 SE tanks, and then 3 more artillery, and maybe 1 more anti-air. Okay, that looks pretty good. So 18-minute deployment, not counting the coffee break. Let me write that down. Just say 19 start. And 22 turns, not too long, even though the map is pretty massive here. Dry, excellent. Okay, nothing directly in front of us, not excellent. Okay, bombers here, nothing directly in front of us. We can get this to retreat down and then take it out. That might be the kind of consolation prize we have here. Is this? That doesn't look like it belongs to us. Panzer killer, 3 attack, 3 initiative. All right. Let's call this. I don't know. Let's just name it. I don't know if that's Rudel's historic unit, but let's give it a fancy name. And this is the 87D, which is the most advanced. Okay, why are they not doing damage? Oh, because they have entrenchment. Okay, so here, okay, let's take a look down here first, because I didn't talk about it at all. We have 1 fighter, 2 bombers. Stug, okay. How are we going to break through this is the question. And how fast do we need to do it? Those have 5 entrenchments, so I think the best way to do it be putting a Stug there and then letting them bang themselves on that. Don't know if there's anti-air artillery. We can't really tell with the Stug, and it's one. And it's kind of annoying. I guess we could do this. Okay, so no anti-air there. Turn the sound down a bit. I need to turn my macros back on. 1 second. Those are just my binding my left click and right click to F and G to make things a bit easier, so I don't get click arthritis. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. Nothing else to do there. Yeah, we're gonna let them. Infantry love attacking Stugs, so we'll just let them wear themselves out there. Okay, and they so 109G, so they which has the 14 attack, right? Yep, and the low initiative, so they should not want to attack things that it's guarding. Here, we are doing this infantry. This is what Recon's great for doing. You just poke them in and then poke them back out. That's 3 entrenchment, though. Luckily, we have a ranged hero. So we're able to do this. And pull back afterwards. I have no idea what's up there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 more movement. Sure. Okay, so 1 artillery, 1 fighter. I guess we should have deployed a 3-range thing there, knowing that there's an airfield there. Unless there's a tank along that cusp right there, I think we'll be fine. We'll sneak the recon in to hit the artillery there. We're going to hope they come onto this. I'm not sure we need. I don't think we need to figure this out at the moment. We should see how much air we can commit to the other theaters at this point. Let's take a look here. No hidden units in these mods. Yep, so there's a self-propelled there. I didn't cheat, I swear. I just know that they're going to start popping up. So the question here is how fast do we want to take this? Because we could go super fast and then just try to hit this, but then we have no idea what that would be the overextending they're talking about, because we wouldn't know what's behind there. We could try to clear these 4 and kind of ignore this. Let's punch through here, just get a hit on that with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it would have to be with our 4Gs, which might be vulnerable to the counterattack. Yeah, so you see here the frontline units have, well, that's just a weirdly experienced one. Weirdly inexperienced one, but the back line units here have 2 stars. So just like comparing, we would have 2 initiative. We'd have 3 more. We would have 3 initiative over them, and the attack defense differential would be like 5. So it'd be like a 7-1, I think. Okay, 4-1. So not that great, and they would take the attack, which means we might lose a tank point. So we don't want to do that. So I think I'll try. How many artillery do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these have entrenchment. So that's only really going to take out 2 units. And it's probably better to bait them out rather than go in for it. So let's see how we can get that done. And of course, that's without using the yeah, I'm not sure. I need to think on this one. So this one's our fancy guy. That's not our fancy guy. That's not our fancy guy. That's our Morser. Okay, how does it do against these? It's 2 suppressed because they have 10 entrenchment here, so not a really good measure of anything, to be honest. So hard to say. I just know that self-propelled is going to be ticking me off. 1, 2. So we could try to knock some points off it, and then, right, like I said, just kind of ram our forces in there. It's not looking like the play, to be honest. Okay, so there's probably 1 artillery behind there. This is a transformable 76 millimeter. Okay. And down here, so that's where all of our auxiliaries are showing up. This Stuka is not doing much against those guys. The problem is if they're all frozen as well, then they won't come out and fight. Okay, so we know this one's going here. Let's bait out tanks. probably want our KV here after hitting this guy. It can be a Stug here with the KV on that hill, which means we would need to take these two out and then take those two out. And to do that, we could start like this. So if we have a KV here, Stug here, we can have an air unit here covering it, which means we would need to get rid of these three guys. An air unit here can't actually be reached by that if we plug this hole. So that would mean taking these 4 units out, and then kind of having another KV up here. I think that sounds reasonable. But that, of course, just means we're not using any air unless we want to lose some overstrength on our fighters, which I definitely don't want to do. Okay, so let's figure out with that being the goal. Let's see how we can get that done. There are 3 range artillery here. We don't want to move our naval warfares up anymore. But what we can do is have the auxiliary tanks kind of up in the front here as well. That might be good. So that's 2 to get it moving down here. Oh, it's a 3J, not a 3N. Great. So it depends what we want in that hex there. Could just kill it. I think I'm okay just killing it with a core unit and putting the auxiliary up here. Gets a spotting. Okay, so no artillery, but even more anti-air, which is fine. We could stick this guy in here. That prevents any of those from running up. The only problem being that if we stick anti-air here, no, okay, I like that. So it'll be Stug here, followed by a fighter for sure, sitting behind it, and that moves 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it can't reach our fighter. They will have spotting of our fighter, but they can't do anything about it. That has 1 spotting, so if we put this artillery here, we don't want that to be viewing our artillery and firing at our core artillery, is the point I'm trying to make here. So this one can fire at something else. And here is safe. Said we're going to put our KB up there, but we could also put, no, we can't put the 3J up there. So it'll be like KB up here. Do we care more about smacking the T-34s? Slash, is there anywhere we can use our Stukas? One thing we could try to do is like kill these 2 and then have only the Stuka visible, guarded by 2 planes, and then the self-propelled only attacks the Stuka, but it won't see the fighters. But I believe the enemy Air Force goes first, which means that this will have more vision by the time its turn comes by. So that might not be the best idea either. We're going to assume that they're artillery fires before they can see the Gustav at all. And the Gustav wants to hit something that's entrenched. Tank preferably, but it can't reach one, so that's fine. Hero? No hero. Okay, so we're going to need 2 hits on this. I don't think we really care about that. I only really fired on it to get so I can figure out where to move that. So I think we're saying this is going to go here. Doesn't matter too much if we actually kill that, I don't think. Sure. All of these are rugged events, not worth taking the attack. Can't put anything guarding that, but that's okay because their tank can't actually slot in. Cannot, that is. Okay. One more artillery hit. And so if we push this up here, how does the KV fare? KV doesn't fare that well against those. Oh, wait, neither does this anymore. Oh, it's because we moved our good tank out. Okay. So what can we actually put here? I guess we could drop another Stug. Yeah, I like that. We could drop a Stug onto this hex. So this guy would be here. We could tap this once and get the 5% damage from the artillery. Of course. Stick a fighter over. Oh, do we want to stick a fighter there? Okay, so now that's going to repair. We stick a fighter here. We put this guy here to entice that guy to come over. This infantry is going to get hit by a tank. This can take a point off this tank. I think that's reasonable. You protect you, you go hide, you go hide, you go hide, you go hide. I think we're going to be holding off on here and just using all of our air in the north there. Okay, auxiliary Focke-Wulf doesn't do that great against the lag for some reason. Okay, so we decided our anchor is going to be this guy. Could also be another, just a 4 defense. You don't want defensive anchors. You want offensive anchors that the enemies aren't willing to attack. That's the best way to go about it, in my opinion. Okay, so it needs good defense on top of it. This guy here, this guy back. Oh, that doesn't cover that hex though. Oof. That's a bit of a mistake. So it'll have to be something like that. Sorry, bridging. Okay. So they know that's protected. Probably won't attack it. Gustav is. Let's just bring another one up. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh well. Like this, like that. This guy is not doing anything. And okay, so we don't have any actual units that can be reached by the self-rebel, but they can reach that, which will tell them, entice them to come out and play, which is exactly what we want. And then this is the only visible one. Oh, but that's an anti-tank currently, which means it might switch to anti-air and actually hit one of our more expensive ones if their air actually comes by. So that's another mistake, which is okay. Want to leave that open. What are the chances we damage that? 4 times 9 is 1/3. Rather hit the regulars. Or not. Okay, sure. Okay, so what else are we going to deploy here? If we have nothing visible here, we don't really need to deploy more anti-air here. All we need to do is, because their bombers are going to go first, and these are conscripts, so they're not going to see anything. And there's definitely artillery behind there. So do we want them to all go north? I'm not actually sure about that. Like, what if they actually spot this guy? That would be quite annoying. So I think we want to have some sort of a bait here to let them, just to let them come out at least. So we have one fighter here. which means what we want to do is deploy one flak. Like here or something. This go down. They're going to take that. Oh, I forgot about this recon. Well, they have no vision on it whatsoever, so I don't think that should be an issue. So something like this. So those are covered. Recon, like, how are they going to kill that? It's 3 attack and 3 defense as well, so I think it'll be okay. So let's get a vision here. Yep. So that was not expected. So see if we can 3 entrenchment. So we have enough artillery here to smack it. Let's try to do that. Oh, lots of tanks across the river. Okay, so it's important for us to have gotten that river crossing, so that's good. What if this guy is... it's not good against tanks. Okay, so this is going to be like... oops. Oh, is it 1 range too? Okay. Nice. Just kind of consigning these guys to get killed. Okay, so that's even better. Now their tanks can't cross the river, period. Not safe for the recon to actually go there, but we can get a fighter here. Unless that is an anti-air, which I don't expect. I think we'll be safe here. And our fighters still, match very favorably, of course. Okay. Okay. Lots of tanks up there. Everything reserved for the north. And then we have all of our SE units, which can safely be deployed under air cover, or anti-air cover at least. Let's see. What else would we want there? 6 more units. Probably want 1 air, 3 artillery, 4 artillery. Oh, infantry. I just like having as much anti-air coverage as possible. That's alright. Where's our new... okay, that's a new Warframe. And it's in range of that artillery. That's fine. If we expect a lot of their tanks to move out, then I'd rather have a K-18 out. As well as... that guy's going to go here. As well as some more pretty hard hitters. But also because of the entrenchment and possible rough... close... sorry, not close. Oh, we can't deploy. Okay, never mind. That's moved. This could be deployed. If we could find a home for this. Okay, so that's double covered. Yeah, I was going to say, because of all the entrenchment, we might be expecting some rugged defense. So that's not a bad idea to get a 3 in there. Just kind of attack those, I guess. And that's all the protection we can afford. Don't really want to put a Stuka down anywhere. Maybe here? Is there... I think there's a slight chance that all of these fighters get activated, so I don't even want to put that Stuka down. But I do want to put another recon down. I think that I'll have to wait till next turn. What about infantry? Let's get our best. This guy really needs to get his experience up. There's not very many close terrain hexes, so I don't think it'll matter if we deploy this turn. If we deploy next turn on that hex, it's the same thing. Okay, so I think that's fine. Let's go and see what happens. Yep. We want this guy to get hit, and then, okay, but then, yeah, that just leaves the Fallschirmjäger here, but okay, that's the safest. These 2 units kind of prevent anything else from going on. Let's see what happens. Auxiliary, right? Yep. Okay, they're not falling for this. Huh, that did pretty poorly. Good Stug. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, 1 damage to the Stug. Excellent. 2 self-propelled hits the... Yep. Okay, come on down. That seems weird. Okay, they got baited there. Yeah, what was that regular taking 4 points off of Panzer? Don't really understand that. Of course, it wasn't ours, so we don't really care. Okay, so we lost, I don't know, what is it? 12 prestige for that, plus 60 on the Osttruppen, but we got 3 of their tanks and the self-propelled out. So that is excellent. The only bad part is that it is cloudy. So for these, we just want to poke the MiGs, get them back into their base. We have nothing here. So let's say we wait until turn 5 for all the air to clear out. So we do like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gives us 12 turns to branch 10 hexes. I'm pretty fine with that. Doesn't look like there's any air down here at all. And they did not take that attack, very surprisingly. Airfield. Okay, 3. It's really sad that we only get 1 artillery unit up here. And we're bottlenecked on top of that. Okay. No recons as well. Okay, that's 1 down. I guess that's why they had to give us extra landing craft, but way too conservative to do that without any scouting. Okay, so at least 3 more tanks here. That was all the tanks that we saw back there. So let's figure out what we're going to do here. First for air, that can't hit anything. This can hit bombers. Lots of bombers there. No fighters, and then 3 anti-air. So if we can take out all the anti-air, our Stukas can start hitting the T-34s. I think we can hit those T-34s almost guaranteed, safely. So let's do that first. There's our Rudel. Okay, he can't quite reach. Yeah, but he would be taking out 6 or maybe even 7 off these T-34s if he were active. Let's see. Okay, the IL-2s are new. What's their stats? 7 and 9. So they're as good as our Stukas, and they have 29, 23, and 19 defense. So significantly more air defense than our Stukas do. So we really need the Focke-Wulfs to go after them, or our 88s. Down here, I think we'll leave this alone for another turn. No need to go looking for trouble. So that guy moved. That did not move. Man. They hit the 4 on the 4 hits on the 14% chance. Very interesting. Our Gustav did put in work though. I think it killed 3 on something. Yeah. Okay, so it's always happening. I don't think it's worth using level bombers yet. They just won't do enough to warrant the extra cover we'd have to provide. We can be reasonably certain there's not like more 3 range stuff hiding behind there. Reasonably. Okay, so we need to. That's a definite goal. This is a reach goal, and here we can just stay put. So to do that, get a surrender here. And then we'll kind of want our strongest units in these 2 hexes. Or our weakest units. We can go for weakest. We could also just go for weakening all of them. Now let's figure out this guy up here first. So, okay, so that needs to die. We'll have air cover, so ostensibly we could use this in a horizontal mode. What are we missing here? So we're +3 initiative, and they're... So this, wow, still doesn't out-initiative that. Right, because it's on a hill, duh. So we need a light artillery just tap there. Wolfram's probably better for something else. What do we got here? Well, let's use all the guys down here first. Okay, so that's Fallschirmjäger. And then 88 here. Stug is fine. That can reach. Okay, recon for the initiative bonus. This guy has 2 movement, so it can't really do anything else. So that's going here. This is going. Oof. This is just getting wasted, unfortunately. Unless we just go ahead and take this. I think we can take that. Okay. I think we want to use this to hit that, possibly surrender it, which means the Fallschirmjäger here. And to surrender this, we need to hit it with 2 bigs. Well, let's see how this guy does against non-entrenched. Yeah, so 7. So that's 7 out of 9 shots doing something, compared to this guy, which is 5 out of 10 shots, right? So that upgrade here is pretty significant for a lighter armored tank. Now against something with, you know, against the T-34s, I should have checked how much it would have was suppressed, but this is definitely like the best case use scenario here. So 7 entrenchment, please. Yep. So it's probably going to be KV here, Stug here, another tank here, another tank here. And then we can surrender that as well. So what does this look like? 2 and 5 versus, we just need something to tap that. It's 3 and 7. Nebel Warfare can hit infantry. Well, what does this look like, first of all? So 1 and 1, so not guaranteed, so we're not going to take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think this tank can go there. So we're just looking for another artillery to hit it for. We're looking for the least useful artillery, otherwise, to hit it. Looks like this one. Okay, so guaranteed. That's going to be like 70. Yep, 76 prestige. Now this hits. Not sure where we want the Stug yet. Well, that's the only thing that can. Yeah. We want that to happen, which means. So I have a recon there. Do I want to use another artillery? We still have plenty of, like, I'm trying to pair up how many artillery we need with each of our other units. And I think it's best to just take this shot. No, it's not. Okay, so, oh, we could just use a bomber, right? Silly me, saying that couldn't use them for anything else. Okay. Okay, we would have gotten there anyway, but this is safer. Okay, so that's 100 prestige. We got already this turn. Maybe even more, I wasn't really paying attention. So we hit this. These might get baited up here to hit that. One, two, three. I think ideally we'd have this sitting in that hex, which means we need to take this one out. Don't think that'll be doable. Okay, let's figure out some air first. We have 7 fighters total up here. Nothing, this is all sitting still. We can retreat all of these, like they don't need to be here. They are keeping the tanks out. I will say that. It might actually be okay keeping them there. Let's see, it's a lag, so how do we do against the lags? Yeah, we can't get a guaranteed against them. Unless we use the auxiliary here. Okay, I'm pretty comfortable with that. They got the 1 and 9, and then they, that's like a what? say it was a 50-50 to get one off, to get one kill there. Yeah, so that's our prestige gain for the turn. Gone. That's all right. How many more fighters do we need up here? So we have one occupied. We still have 4 more. Ideally, we need to use a few more for the bombers. So let's see if we can take this out in one shot. Okay, answer is no. And then they have 2 more levels. So if we use 3 there, then we can use 1 more down here and guaranteed kill from that. The only question is this one fighter safe to protect all of these? Like, because they have, if we kill both these, they would only have 3 more. Okay, so I think that's fine. So let's use 3 to kill all of these. So using the bad one first. Yeah, really bad. Oof, close. Okay, and then 2 and 3 here. I don't think we care about that hex. The last question is, where do we position this one? It might be over here. So we'll see about that. This guy we want to keep there if possible. So the best way to do that, oh, we do have air defense here now. Great. Best way to do that is just to hit it with artillery. Okay. And if I had accidentally killed that, I would just plug the hole with a martyr. Is the alternative plan. Okay. Everything's relatively safe there. No tanks as far as we know. This is... no, we can shuffle a bit. So that we can reach up there next turn. They don't have vision here. They might run down here. So we don't want that in there. And like this. 1, 2, 3. They can't reach that artillery. Take another peek to remind ourselves. Okay, so there is more stuff coming. We had those 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can still escape. Just looking at how many other fighters. Oh, so that's a new one, Lavachkin. So, so 9, 17, and 17. I'm looking at his stats. So 9 initiative, 17 air attack, and 17 air defense. I think all of our stuff is still guaranteed better. Oh, we still do have 1 more that we could see the, yeah. So the exchange is less good, but I think they're still not likely to outright attack our fighters. If anything, they'll attack the Focke-Wulf. So we're fine there. Okay, you get out of the way. You have what? 1, 2. How much do hills cost? 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we used 4. Yeah, so 1, 2. That lets us get another hex away. Okay, so the question here is, what of this do we try to get rid of? So that looks maybe like another armored column there, but very hard to tell. We're taking out all their bombers. I feel okay putting a Stug there. Rather not have it here because the engineering unit will attack it and we can't get armor. We can't get an artillery behind it. But yeah, I don't think they can reach, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So nothing would be 14. A MiG might be able to reach it, but it's cloudy, so that's fine. Okay, we could also plug this hole here with this, so I'll let that be decided at a later date. Okay, so here, probably want to use suppression hitting on that guy. And we'll decide about, okay, so artillery, that's protected. It's protected now. Which one do we value hitting more? Oh, we might put it up there instead, right? so that was something like, it would be like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we need to get rid of this. That's annoying. It's quite annoying. I want to stick this guy in here, but I also want to hit it with the Nebelwerfer. What if we did this and then used... Oh, we could just use this one. Oh, we don't have to use that fighter there. Okay, that's good. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Probably going to put this here. Means the Gustav can come down. And this can go somewhere else now. Just need to get rid of that. So we have one more attack here, one more attack there, and then we need to kill that. I don't think we can actually kill that this turn. That's alright though. I mean, we can. We did like this, followed by this. Followed by that, right? And then this is going to hit that, and that's going to hit that. Oh, that can now no longer reach that. Okay, so that makes me sad. Oh well. Okay, so that's going to hit that. Can't have that doing stuff to us. And depending on how this hit goes. Okay. And we can either hit that here, or we could put this tank there. And then just keep this one safe here. Because we could put our Nebelwerfer is definitely going here. If we hit this, it might still walk in and attack our Nebelwerfer, even with an artillery cover. So this is the safer, more conservative route. Which has kind of been my buzzword this playthrough. Okay, so then that's a problem, because that's going to possibly take one off there. What's his attack? 14 versus blah 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 23. So that's 18 attack versus 23 defense, and this is our spot. This is not even our like a good. It's not our best anti. It's not our best to play in. Oof. Suppose it'll be fine. Could just straight up bait that. Don't feel like there's a need to though. This still does very favorably against everything except Bilibotkin. But it looks like that went last as well. Possibly. Very hard to tell. Now I might attack this despite discarding it. I think that's what we'll try. Maybe we'll toss him another bone to go attack as well. Let's see. It could be something as simple as like an Ostrip in here, because the bomber will go to it, and then a fighter will also have to go next to it. That would save 2 overstring points on a fighter, which is like worth 2 of these troops. And I don't think the conscripts can outright kill them at least, because these have 5 ground defense. Yeah, I like that. Here, we'll even give you one with a... Is that a regular? Nope, conscript. Even give you one with a hero to go play with. Okay, that was confusing. Okay, more artillery deployed. Do we need more? Don't think we really need that. Oh, of course we do. They're mobile artillery. They can always get around anyway. So let's say back here, back. We did want to do one more infantry and possibly another bomber. So let's hold off for now, see how things shake out. These areas aren't really safe, but that's fine. Do they have vision of this fighter? Yes, they do. Trying to decide if I... No, I can always reach those things, so I don't need to move. And these will never be spotted. Are probably hitting these next turn. So I think we are... I think we're good. Okay. And then, yeah, we finish this. Okay, so turn 2. I guess that can come up too. Alright. Now. Oh, I forgot to move that. Yep. Auxiliary. Those are 2 IL2s. Okay, no attacks, no attacks. Excellent. Hello. Hello? What? What is that? Ouch. What the heck? Ah, yes, they got the +2 and double the amount of kills they were expected to get. Great. Okay. Go from the bridging. Wow, AI is getting incredibly lucky here. But forgetting to move that was my fault. Okay. 3L. Not a good unit. The Stug upgrade is, let's see, 3F8 has better everything for 30 prestige. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so that turn, oh, this is our brand new guy anyway. He's already almost up to 100 experience. Oh yeah, what is this thing? KV5, oh, why did I look at heroes first? Cost 700. Any way we can get it surrendered? Because that would be nice. I'm thinking of how we can convince it to kind of run up there and get surrendered. Might be a little greedy just for 160 prestige and really delays everything else, so let's just, I don't think that's worth it. I'm just going to go and bop it. Maybe bop it. What's its attack values? 10 infantry, and it has 2 stars. I think the Grenadiers actually do like... Oh, wow. What? Why are they so strong? Yeah. Effective attack is 12 versus 9 defense. So +3 is a 50% chance to kill. Wow, didn't know that. Okay, maybe they'll attack into our anti-tank. I guess the thing is you're supposed to try to get the city first. But I mean, you had no way of knowing that. And plus they were entrenched. So I think we will let them try to attack our anti-tank. Okay, that's fine. Okay, got some free shots here. Their conscripts didn't even dare to attack. This guy, okay, so no activity here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 air units up there, and I think something retreated. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Oh, it must have been their fighter here that retreated. Okay, this is not hitting a ground unit, so it's hitting their Lachkin. Bye-bye. How expensive is that? 458. We might just want to leave that to go and drain their money. Let's see, IL2, Yak, MiG. Hello? It's a target we like to see. This cannot reach anything. These cannot reach anything else. Okay, so let's figure out the ground situation. This is probably not hitting anything else. How is that? 1 in 5 versus 6 versus 7. Well, we're one-shotting this guy anyway, so it's pretty much always happening. What I'm trying to do is get a bridging engineer over here. Okay, so they're pretty much tapped out there. Nothing else coming at us. Want a strong artillery to hit the recon, or a medium artillery, or a bomber. We use a bomber, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we can use the Stug for the T-34. Can we get the T-34 surrendered? Yes, actually. If we hit this infantry, and then push it back, then we can surrender the T-34. Of course, that was a bad hit. Is it worth it? We'll hit it at 5, which is about, that's 90 prestige. Yeah, that's worth it. Unless this dies. Don't. Thank you. Okay, so we want lots of small attacks to hit it. 2, nope. 1 in 5 is good. This still has, it moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I should be able to move after going here, I believe. Yes, okay. We just need a tap here. That's probably too strong. Oh, yeah, recon. If we use recon, we need one more hit on it. Probably be our new Werframen. Okay, so let's figure out what's going into this slot. Either before or after we kill that. So that can only reach there. This can go here. That seems like a 5%, 10%, okay. So we want that to go out definitely, so take this first for the initiative. What? What is going on? Nothing is working. Holy crap. Okay, well, at least this is working. For about 60 prestige. Yep. Okay, that was quite annoying. This guy, okay, so sitting the T-34, T-34 needs to be suppressed first. We do still have air. Let's figure out, okay, so we can take some time to figure out where that's going. So we want to take the dangerous hits with our auxiliary. Is the MiG, I think the MiG is never safe to hit. The Lavochkin is safe to hit, okay, so something like that. Alright, this is our initiative hero, okay, great. If the MiG is never safe to hit, it means we want to deal with the auxiliary, which means this needs to move somewhere else first. So this can go here. We still want the bonus. Unlucky again. Got the 1 in 9, okay. Unlucky again. Hard to remain objective and unfazed. That's alright. Okay. Just need to hunker down and get lucky some more. Okay, so the we don't know if there's any other anti-air behind there, but I'm just gonna take a gamble and say no. Like maybe around here. Like maybe they bought it, but very hard to say. We can't really scout up there, so I think what I'll do then is use a level bomber, because we want to hit all 4 of these, basically. So level bomber here, spot check, just named unlucky. 234 there. It's going to be a fighter on that hex. It just needs to hit something first. So, fours. What about this yak? We need to get the yak out of the way as well. Which means we'll need to attack it twice. Maybe get lucky. Maybe we won't get lucky. The IL-2 is the more dangerous one. Probably want to use the Focke-Wulf for that instead. Whoops. Okay, so we have 2 more fighters, so it's possible we can just tap everything. Rather tap the Sturmovik. That has 4 attack, this has 5 attack. We will use the 5 attack. Okay, and then we'll tap the fighter there and let the lag, and let the Sturmovik hit something else. So that's going to look like... Oh, but then we can't get the bomber there. Oh, I guess that's how it is. We got unlucky again for every single fighter attack. That's frankly quite ridiculous. Frankly, quite ridiculous. You're also biased because you don't plan for things going better, so you don't really care about getting kind of better than expected, but you do care about getting worse than expected, and you have to plan that into your contingencies, of course. We could also just kill all of these and they wouldn't have vision of these guys. That works too. Yeah, I like that. We want to keep our better one outside of possible danger range. Below average. Okay. They'll always go for the armor if possible. The enemy, that is. Okay. So, who's killing that guy? Probably you. Any more fighters there? Nope. Okay, so we can use a strategic bomber here. They're all protected. Yep. We get 2 shots on that. Right, this one does better, so let's bring this here, this here, this here, this here. Of course. No need to risk this. We have no idea what's back there. Okay, so they did not buy around there, which is interesting. Should not have any vision here. Okay, so they have 1 active, well no, after we take that off. So this is a lag, that's the bomber, so I think we prefer to take out the fighter. Or at least damage the fighter. 1 defense. Trash again. Okay. Remember, they didn't have any armored stuff going around there. And 1 vision. Yep. This one, okay, we can do it like this. Excellent. So then, I like the movement one. So go like this. There'll be one to attack one of those. Everything else will be safe. And we still have 2 deployments. Okay, so I think we want another Stuka. Just because we're playing a little safe, so we'll need to advance further, and we need some coverage for that. Or insurance for that. Stukas do great for that. And then let's just get one of our infantry in here. Which one did we say? This one. Yeah, it's 2 heroes already. This is kind of our best infantry unit. And honestly, later on, you won't really need infantry. If you got rockets and tanks, you can pretty much cover most things, in my opinion. Some close terrain here, but we don't really know what's there. Otherwise, just kind of dispersed cities throughout. So I think we can just put that there. Okay. And then see what kind of havoc that guy's gonna wreak. Alright, okay, so 2 more Stukas. Honestly, you can just refuel and wait for stuff. That's not guarded, so... Oh, we could have hit that. What about up here? So I can move out of the way. Have an artillery there. Is that regular? That's a regular. So that's going to go, oops. It's going to go here. These have 1 spotting. They can see, still have 2 fighters. So that's fine. Go like that. In case they bought a 3 range here, they can come over and hit one of these. We don't want the fighters to be in range. And if we get this fully suppressed, we can actually surrender it as well. Yeah, because this can go here, that can go there next turn. Question is, can we reach anything back here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to have to go here then, if we want to move there next turn. And it might draw over some more tanks, which is always fine. This guy is probably retired. I'm not spending 200 on him. He might still be able to help surrender 1 or 2 more things safely, but that's about it. It's covered. This is not spotted. Okay, so those are covered. This tank is not covered. So we can leave the Osttruppen there in case they have any more guys flying over. These we don't care about. These are fine. So this can go to... Bombers go first. Won't attack that. Run away. Attack this. So this covers that without being spotted. Okay, great. Turn 3 done. Not much progress, but that's okay. We're looking to lose. Yep, fighter still comes. Great. Okay, that was a great turn. That only got a partial fill up, unfortunately. Oh, we can't actually reach there. Oof, how are we going to do this? Okay, let's see if we can try to get that done. So the way to do this would be to move the Stuk here, move this, because that got pushed out of the way, and then push this infantry up here. So it's doable. So let's go step by step. We want lags to get replacements. You go here. kind of want to use the recon for up there. I think I'll do that, which means, man, those are so cheap too, 160. Lost troop in, 3 kills, 5 kills. They need 15 to get somewhere. Okay. Don't want to leave everything in range of viewing because we don't know what's there. Let's see, this guy just chilled. Okay. Need to take advantage of that. This guy's literally just preventing our advance. That's kind of ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Like, we can't move forward because of one unit. Okay, I think we need to bring... I guess that's why they give us our tank killer unit, but still, that's ridiculous. It's going to take 3 turns to get down there. Oh boy. Okay, air 1 here. That's aisle 2. Needs to go away. Okay, this guy is made for this crossing, obviously. Maybe we'll do that. Let's take a look. Okay, maybe we won't do that. How can we convince these guys to come out and play? One way is to... Man, this guy took some damage too. Let's go ahead and repair that. I was going to put the Stug here and then put a bait unit here and let them come down. This tank could be the bait unit. Okay, so let's figure this one out. So this goes here. And... 5% rugged defense, sure, 2%, even better. Farm some kills in our recon here. Please go. Oh, right, we need to push it up. Make sure not to forget that. Might as well try to guarantee it. Let's be on the safe side. That was awful. Still worked. It's our furthest unit. Probably this one can also cover there. We need to do some more spotting, so we need to kill this first. Okay. Voronezh. It's gonna be a cluster. So the other way we could do it is by having our bridging engineer just stand here. The KV might cross, and then we can bombard it depending on what's behind there. Definitely a possibility. If there's no, even if there is anti-air, we can just bring all of our. Oh wait, there's definitely the anti-air. So we need to bring a couple heavy artillery here, bombard them, hit them with Stukas, and then hit the KVs with Stukas the turn after. But for now, can continue having mediocre performance from other units. Okay, so not much there, thankfully. So that can go here safely. This has 2. Probably weaken it some more. That KV has got a long ways to go before it does anything. This can head over here like we talked about. Probably should have used that for bait up there, actually. This guy's too strong. It would kill it. We only need like 1 damage on it. Okay. Oh, good. We don't know what's behind there. So here we can do the recon trick or phase movement unit trick. That's moved already, okay. 100? 70? We'll take 70s. Okay, get these ready for the drop up there next turn, even though it is going to be cloudy, which is unfortunate. Can't believe so many of our units got unlucky in the beginning there. That's quite ridiculous. Okay. This guy just be safe. Okay, now we can kind of expect the air to come from the center more. Not have as much air defense up here. Still keeping things covered. It's not safe. This can reach next turn, so you should just resupply. Feel like the Gustav is safe now. Three in with no extra defense. Does not need to be in the front line. Okay, so I guess technically we could have sent the auxiliary to go check up there as well, but it is what it is. We could send this guy. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, so that's a good move. So this guy's going to think he can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's going to hit our tank here. I like that. I like that. That's a very cheap bait. Do we need the train there? It's kind of hard to get there. Rather just have it do this. Okay, and then we can figure that out later. We should have a fighter available. Yep. Okay, and no more deployments, right? Because we didn't lose any units. What's our time look like here? 1:30. Okay. For about I'll count setup as like 2 turns. So we're 6 through in an hour and 30, but it's gonna speed up after the initial. Gonna grab some water first. Okay. Stuka, a few more fighters. Sure. Might as well refuel, right? Might as well have some coverage here. Not in range of that. And ditto down here. I think there was a anti-air over here and anti-tank over here. Maybe we should just get rid of that. What's this look like? +5. What's the worst thing that can happen? That's what I thought. No. Still rolled the +2. Okay, let's try to take all these out with the infantry ending here. Perfect. We want kills on that guy. Yep. Like this. Recon not available. These guys probably have 1 go up here. Let's see. We need 3 Italian units and 5 Romanian units, even though we don't really care about that because we're not going for the decisive here. Actually, let's just check what the money here is. So we're in, what goes to Dieppe? It's Stalingrad, I believe. Yep. It's 500 versus 400. Okay, so there's like no difference in the money that you make. So we're not even gonna like aim for the decisive. We're just gonna try to preserve our core as much as possible, even though we've already lost what, like 3 fighter over strength points, and then 2, 3, just a bunch of bad luck. Like way under par. which unfortunately can't be avoided. Okay, so this guy, if that's going to come here, then we want, hopefully a tank doesn't see that. We could also just start working on the bridging engineer. I like that. Prevent him from getting even more entrenchment, so it's easier later on. Okay. Here we don't have vision, can't really do anything. I mean, we can scoot. That's about it. Scooting's fine. And for our mobile stuff, again, keeping them all the way in the back, because no need to hog the front real estate. Sure. Refuel, and okay, turn 4. Hopefully it's not cloudy next turn. Okay, 2-2. Close enough. Maybe, no, he can repair. He repaired last turn. Oh, come on. Excellent. Excellent. Not sure what you're doing there, bud. Okay, more mortars. More Russian planes are about to engage or emerge? Engage. Okay, not cloudy at least, but also not doing anything. Okay, guess we're doing it like this. Turn done. Where's our tank killer? He could have reached this turn. I'm stupid. Yeah, well, it's a good thing we killed most of the Russian planes, because the Lavochkin was also the one that was going to repair. I don't see any anti-air. There's no anti-air here besides that guy. Okay. That makes this a lot easier, especially since it's a clear day. I'm very happy for that. So, probably want to get through all of these as fast as we can. I really want another recon unit. I have to sacrifice an Austrian. But I will say this guy pulled out 2 units for the cost of 10 prestige. That's how cost efficient these guys are. Which is excellent. Okay, so I don't think we need any artillery on the KB. Uh, 26% chance for 12 strength is average 3, so should hit it again. It's 3 more, so I could do 1, 2, 3. Seems like suicide. Okay. Both under par. Let's take a look behind. This here. Oh, hello. Okay, guess those are on their way to on an offensive. Sorry, responding to text. Okay, well that was unexpected. Don't know how many there are there. I think we want to clear out the air here first so we can see exactly what's coming at us. Recon, we could also use our recon. That would be smart. So looks like cavalry has an entrenchment, which means it's been sitting there for at least 2 turns. These guys have been moving, judging by their fuel. Kind of the elite guard. They have 3 stars. It's a lot of stars. Sad we do have Stukas here. Okay. Yeah, he saw it was barely going to damage him. Okay, so we're not sure about any self-propelled anti-air behind there. There's a lag here. Let's try to move all the way up through here. Okay, so they move back. What about here? Okay. Let's start from the back as usual. So it's probably best here. This elite replacement for 42. No thanks. We can leave that. Like that's not doing anything. It's gonna hit that, but like who cares? Okay. It has less than 4 movement left. So it wasn't going to do anything else. Oh, 3 attack, 3 movement. Okay, forgot about that. Okay, Stug has to hit that. Has to because he can't reach anything else. Bad. Okay, goal is to get this guy up there. At least do some punching. Okay. And you go guard him, you go up here, you go here. Nice. Can you finish it off? Not guaranteed. We did get the notice that more planes are coming, so we want to have stuff guarded. Do we want to risk a strength point hitting those? Oh, it's annoying. Let's do it like this. Would like all my bombers there. See, these don't even damage that. That's crazy. Oh, this is the new one. Guess we should make sure we can kill that. We can kill that for sure. Okay, level bomber. Go. Okay, so 3 over strengthened elite T-34s. It's a good thing we didn't fall prey to that with our core units. Finally an above average hit. Okay. And I guess since we're on turn 5, the game would expect us to have pushed forward more earlier. So I don't think the fighters will reach us this turn. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. I'm surprised they haven't spammed all their units here. Don't know what's up with that. Okay. Gonna keep most of our good stuff in reserve. They only have 3 big punches there, so we just have 1, 2, and then 3 with the auxiliary units, and we're gonna be sacrificing the Axis miners, of course, because we are not after the decisive victory. Then everything should work out pretty well, I think. Here. This stops them in case they want to come down. So like one tank's going to hit this, see the artillery, the other one's going to try to pop down. Should have 3, yep. Do I have anything else left for that? Yes, we have 1 and a Stug. How do the Stugs match up against here? Pretty reasonably. If they have some backup, can we get backup? Oh, we can't get backup for the Stugs, so that's going to be a hard thing to kill. I think we'll just have to use the auxiliary here. Okay, which means so this is going to move forward too. Where is this guy going? Probably there. forward. Oh, not there. Okay, so that needs another hit from this guy, which makes this vulnerable to the artillery. That's really annoying. Okay, so can we just let the artillery hit stuff? I don't feel comfortable with that here. I wish I didn't move my recon there. Oh, we still have one. Okay. Let's see. So it's possible we could get this here to hit that and also have the Rahmen sitting beside it here. So anything that's plugging the hole there would get 2 artillery behind it. Alternatively, we could just hit that like with 2 artillery. Yeah, okay, that's the way to go, I think. And then like, okay, that's weakened, so not great. This guy we can try to replenish. Yeah, I like this. Okay. And then still have a Focke-Wulf. And an infantry, which we will beg them to attack. That also sees the recon here, which will make it want to go there. These protect that. This... Oh no, we didn't address that issue. Okay. So now we're addressing that issue. Goes here, that goes, say, here. Okay, so now we address that issue. We can hit it for 3, it'll go to 10. This makes it so that only two hexes can hit this. No, our Rahmen overstrength is worth much more than that. Okay, here. I don't know. I guess that makes it here then. Okay, and then Gustav can take a poke at one of those. Do we have any more air? Okay, so that's a little sketchy. Can you reach stuff from here? Not terribly sketchy. Like, there's so many targets for enemies. Like, I don't see them hitting that. We should have kept that available. Okay, whatever. I'm going to call that safe. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so this tank, sure, take some more fuel. This could ostensibly cross next turn if it were here. Yep. Okay, that's great. Okay. And then just these guys left. Sure. Guard that. Take that. Those guards. Nope, SMG. They're going to rip these guys to shreds. That's alright. We're almost at 15 kills. That's what we want. And then still... Oh, wait, do we have a port down here? No, not yet. Okay. So, like, can we kind of bypass that? Nothing. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's see what the enemy air entails. Ouch, yep, so it still hit that. Ow. Oh, our Warframen's there. That's not good. I guess that 2 artillery, so they didn't want to hit. Ooh, ooh, river hit. Wow, massive, massive. If true, go in there. Nope. Kind of murdered. 10 prestige if it doesn't die to heal. Alright, good turn. And no enemy air as predicted. Okay, so, sorry, 13 replacements. It's always happening. It's almost always happening. Not necessarily happening. Okay. Yeah, so they hook, line, and sinker there. We'll keep this up. Don't know where the enemy air is coming from yet. This guy is... Oh, you need to land to get replaced. That's annoying. Okay, so that's happening. So the paratrooper can go across, which means this is going here, which means we should probably just bomb that. Can we bomb anything else with these? Yeah, these have other targets as well. Can we just use a level bomber? Where's our other one? Oh, down here. Can that reach here? Yes, perfect. Yep, they did not buy any anti-air. That is great. Okay, so the other... Let's see. Let's try and kill this guy first. Keyword try. We can't really surround that. Need a fighter here. The 2 fighters up there. I really want to bomb these with those. So hold off on that for now. How can we kill this otherwise? I mean, we can push it on the river for sure. I'm just seeing if there are any other alternatives. Here I think we want to keep... No, if we're killing all of these, then we don't need any coverage there. And we have our fighters here already, so that's fine. This pushes it off already. We don't know what's behind there. I guess we can check with this guy. Okay, so nothing. Okay, so all we need to do is take all of that. I suppose we could push on river and hit with a fighter as well. Exactly what I wanted to avoid, and of course it happens. Okay, so I think I miscounted. I wanted to use one of those. Oh, yeah, you wanted to use one of these to go up there. Suppose I could use that, since we're saving the Stukas for these guys. Don't feel as bad. Okay, so alright, Stukas. So that was 3 Stuka hits. You can use infantry to hit the one on the hill. Up here, can't quite reach. Do need to get both of those. I don't think we need recon down there. I can reach both. Yep. Okay, so that's good. This one can guard and refuel. Needs a refuel. Use a good one here. Oh, 2. Come on. This guy's holding up the entire front. I mean, I suppose we can just burn its ammo, but frankly, that's getting ridiculous. And that's why we're happy we're not going for a decisive victory here. Okay, so things that are always happening. Taking those out, these Are they expensive enough to just let them keep around and just kind of burn their money on, possibly? So, goal is to take this out and then have this tank there, if possible. Could pop that on there and try to get a surrender next turn after that heals. Yeah, it's reasonable. So it'd be like this. Three spotting, so this is a little sketchy if there's like another armored counterattack coming. Hello? Oh, they moved. So smart. Okay, we're doing this guy. That was a bad move, because now we're, now we gotta do this. And we gotta do this, which locks our air in, which is what I'm the most worried about. Looks like it ended up being okay. Air is... Well, they see it regardless, so let's put it... Where's our auxiliary? Oh, it's up there. That's annoying. We could just kill that and move this guy up there. Yeah, I think we just do that. Okay, go here. Enemy air is coming next turn, but we need to guard that. 1, 2, 3, that's safe. That is safe. Don't care about that. Now safe. Okay, these guys, not sure if this gets counterattacked here in this scenario, like they have stuff there, or like if it's in the next scenario, like I don't know historically when the counterattacks happened. So we'll just have to wait and see. Can this guy reach? Nope. Okay, so we have no more error there. We're staying here. 5 attack is plenty, so that go there. This Noble Warfare does this. That's surrenderable? Nope. I'm sure I'm going to regret it if I just put this somewhere random. So let's figure out what we're doing with these. Okay, so I want to say 2 hits on this guy before we attack it with an infantry. Oh wow, still not great. Wow, it's pretty poor actually. So let's hold off on that for a second. Okay, so this guy can take at least all of their shots. I have a fighter and this left. Stay back. These are safe X's. These are not safe yet. Needs to protect this and that. Where's their close terrain? Yeah, these are most likely being used for cities. But again, they have so much range that you just kind of hold them back. And we also need some down there. Okay. Tank. I doubt they'll get all the way back there. So let's transfer a Warframen as well. And still haven't lost a unit. Gained, forgot, about 700 prestige. So it's 300 from surrender. Oh, I know, we took 2 cities too. Yeah, about 300 from surrenders. Okay, and these guys are still chilling here. I wonder if that was intentional map design or that was like because we were a little slow. But that's just kind of annoying because like if you know it's coming, then you prepare for it, and if you don't, it's like just a gotcha moment. Okay, where's the enemy air coming? I don't see any enemy air. Oh wow, how did they push that aside in one hit? Oh my gosh. And then that one didn't do anything to the tank. It took off 4. That should have... That was really costly. And I can't even see what the estimated attack would have been. So like these are similar. Suppresses 2 out of 7. That would have should have suppressed 3 or 4. Because that's 2 more attack. Like that should have suppressed almost all of them. That's incredibly unlucky. This guy's out of fuel, but we can't do literally jack squat to it. Okay. Reinforcements have arrived. What do we got? M41. So this is a super glass cannon. Yeah. So it is possible to force this into a place where it could get surrendered for full value. I think we'll try for that. Of course, getting all these cities would also be probably better value. So it's a little questionable. Still don't know where the Russian air is coming from. Okay, so I'm going to explore here with auxiliaries. Don't want to spend my recon, or do I want to spend my recon? So the thing about recon is the enemy tanks move 6, so you really need to be pretty safe there in order to not get randomly just busted. We do want to keep this bridging engineer for later. I don't think we should use our recon there. Let's figure this out. These guys super annoy me. Do have a recon here. Their artillery was down there. Yep. These up to 15, 3, 11, and 11's almost 15. Okay, some meat shields here. Because we don't care about the decisive. Okay, protect our core. Okay. As for here, we can still stay annoyed, or we can try to figure out a solution. So with like masses of heavy artillery, it's very easy to kind of get a force surrender situations, which is great. Okay, we don't see anything else up there. We can push this tank down. To there, rather. And then just tap that with our recon, yeah. Okay, so what are we moving here? That tank wants to hit our cavalry. I guess this wants to hit the cavalry as well. What are we moving here? Okay, that has to refuel. That can try to kill that. Okay. And then okay, it's 80. What? Oh, I was gonna hit it. Ah, bad. Okay. Okay, and then just kind of some chaff out front. Tank some hits. Nothing apparently coming. Refuel, and then just kind of sit tight until the enemy air comes. This is because we're on Rommel, everything is kind of a war of attrition. So, and we don't need decisive. Just gonna keep saying that. Do not need the decisive victory here. So we're just gonna be completely safe. No core units lost. Stuka. That's a new Stug. And it's cloudy, so not too much at risk right now. That guy we need to try to finish off. Or at least damage some more so that he'll have 9 suppressed when he heals him. We need a fighter down there next turn as well. So this is our crappy Stuka. Where's the next armored counterattack coming from? That's the question. It's either up here or it's either like in this area. That one just came through. I'm going to guess around here. So we can just kind of hang around with our worst ones out front. Here, healing, not healing, jeez. Supplying next one. Okay, turn 7 done. Oh, hello, where are they going? Ah! Something silly was going to happen. Okay, that looks like the head of a counterattack, possibly. We'll see. Right, so here we were going to scout forward with some more crap. Do they only have 1 spotting? Okay. Oh, we got 1 turn of clear as well. It's a blessing. Okay, so hit the... Let's try to figure this out first. So the goal here is to push that over here, if at all possible. Two suppressed? 1 suppressed. Maybe try to... Okay, perfect. Okay, so it can't heal this turn. We'll move everything out next turn, and then it'll heal to full for 725, and we'll surrender that for a fat chunk of change. Okay, so I'm guessing those air spawn down here, which is why they're coming from that weird direction. So they're probably going to be all coming from there, so we need to get these out of the way. Oof. Can we get one down? We cannot, so those guys are kind of on their own, which is okay. Where's the MiG? I guess we can't really afford to do that because this guy. No, we can. If there's a MiG behind there, then I want to get that fighter there. Let's get this over. Bridging, it will be useful around the Stalingrad area, so this is the one auxiliary unit we'll try to keep alive. What do we need to do here? Resupply, scout forward. Okay. So, no obvious attack, so that does have 4 stars. So, I mean, these die to anything regardless, so I'm fine with them being in a truck. Let's get 2 more up there. This guy, sure. How many monies are down here? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 700 down there. So I'd like to try to get most of those, if not all of those. Okay, so this guy, go here, do some spotting. Okay, there's a Petialkov. Enemy does not have spotting, so it doesn't matter where this goes. Where's our 10? 10 is here. I'm not doing anything. So let's adventure forth here. Here is better because it covers more hexes. No bridging engineer, so no danger of that getting randomly spotted. Well, that's not optimal either. Okay, so there's 1 cavalry there. No idea what else. Do something like that. Could just be cavalry by itself. You never know. Okay, so that's where you spent all your money. Anti-air, 4 artillery. The way we're going to probably do this is tap this one, surrender this. We don't know if there's an armored counterattack coming from literally anywhere there. It's entirely possible. And we need to get rid of these outside the range of those. So that'll need at least 3 aircraft. So let's apportion those first. This cannot reach. So let's figure out what that can protect. Protect a spearhead here. I guess technically the Stug should not have been there. Spotting there, nothing. Okay. That can protect these. This. Not really being used. Not really being used. Okay, what is the Gustav doing? Gustav can reach both branches from the bottom here, so I think it'll probably go down. We can give it some, like, did I move my, yeah, I moved that again, dang. I really should just wait. I think if we use all of our, if we try to get all their aircraft and they can't get to us, I think that's the best way to go about it. Okay, that's fine. This one, not really sure. Okay, where are our fighters? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 available, 5 available. We need 3 there and 2 here. So we're going to be letting the probably the IL-4 continue doing what it's doing. So we need 2 dogfighters here. We need the auxiliary Focke-Wulf here to take the MiG hit. There it is. And 2 initiative boosters. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, nice. Good job. Bad job. Bad job. 2 more fighters here. That's a yak, so we could use. Well, we don't know it's there. That'd be unsafe. So like that. Okay. So. Then we should have enough initiative to not get hit. And then that's going there unless there's something else it needs to protect at the end, which we don't know yet. So sorry, yeah, 3 attack, 3 defense. So this can actually poke out some of the artillery, which would be nice if needed. We don't really need it. Did we forget to use this? We forgot to use that. So we would want this one has a move hero, so it can move 2. So we want that here. That is safe. Let's go here. Poke it. Honestly, we can use this to try to get some of their fighters out. No, we should keep Stukas for enemy tanks. Okay, so everything here is protected. Don't want to like completely scare it. Oh, no, we can. Okay, well that's fine too. Okay, repair you for 7 prestige. Go forth. Go forth. Multiply. That needs to go somewhere safe. Here. This, because this hex is visual. Enemy has info on it. So this martyr. Oh, those are actually all air protected. So we could do like this. Try to really get their tanks out. That's why we'll bring the Gustav down. See how much we can move it later. This hex is safe. Should not have moved the recon so soon. Oh, think about these, they can also switch to anti-tank, so that might be in a little bit of a doozy. They do have infinite ammo for all intensive purposes. I know how it's pronounced correctly. Yeah, I just don't see this getting hit. Until it gets hit, of course. Alright, let's get all of our bait units down. I'm just upset that that hex isn't safe. I mean, do we need to hit that? I don't think we need to hit. Like, what is it gonna attack? I think we're fine, honestly. Yeah, let's just take this one out. It's like, what is that gonna actually be attacking? This one, go protect our national treasure. And then go forth under the umbrella. That one we don't care. We have vision of everything here, so there's no way the Stuka's getting hit. One strength point, do we care? One strength point is one attack. Otherwise, this only gets 7 shots. Hard decisions. Alright. Unless it's like 1, 2, 3. I just remember that time when we lost a brand new Wolfram into a randomly moving around T-34 in the Moscow counterattack. It's like, what in the world? Let's put our good ones in the city and in close terrain, so they get the +4 bonus. Bridging engineer can just chill. I certainly hope there's no counterattack here. I imagine there has to be a counterattack. There has to be a counterattack there. Like, there's just too much map here for there not to be one. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, that prevents them from just switching and poking the Stuka out. Okay, great. Turn 8. Encountered you. Okay, no more air. And there's the switch. Switch does make it easier to switch makes it easier to surrender them, so that's good. 3 defense, excellent. So that's going to be a whatchamacallit, a good tanking unit. So let's. Yeah, I don't want to spend that. Let's go like this. And next turn, we only need to damage it by 1 point to get it fully surrendered, which is amazing. And in the meantime, we can get some spotting down. That's what I'm most excited about for rain turns. I don't remember last time if we decided they had vision right next to them. Just don't remember. Okay, so that had 14 strength. See what's behind you. Nothing. Don't think anything was there. Let's go from the rear first. So range. This can go here. And this can go there. Use our least likely to damage them to hit them first to remove the entrenchment. Ooh, that looks new. July 30. It's not new. How did we not spot that? I guess it moved forward one last time. This one is spotting and movement, so it's 2 spotting. The rain. So we push this back in. I don't even know if we need to surrender that. Probably just outright kill it. Let's figure that out later. Bridging should come down. Have some. Was it Italians on A? Yeah, Italians on A. Since it's rain, we don't need to worry about air cover whatsoever, which is also great. Where's our spotting fighter? There it is. This is like kind of the most important for finding all of the enemy counterattacks. That'll be like anything west of their river there will be spotted. Okay. This guy we can just block off the river. Like, it's unlikely to die or even get pushed off, and then it'll clog up the river. That's not surrenderable because there's nothing here. So we're just gonna suppress it so that we can hit this one. Yeah, same for this. Sure. Yeah, whatever. Okay, this is 4 movement, so that can make it here. They had another artillery behind, I believe. That's okay, it's raining. Okay, guess it was not okay. I guess that still needs more suppression. So they'll walk up there. It has to be the artillery or the engineer because they can't cross the bridge zone of control. So that's great. So further incentivize them. Can we? Nope, bad idea. Can we hit this? Or yeah, we can. I'm not sure if that's the best, because then they can move. I would be okay if they moved a tank here from below the river. Actually, could have moved the KB there. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, so you heal, you heal. You can explore under the river. Not to be confused with the hit Disney song. Okay, that's good. Maybe, not sure. That prevents a surrender next turn. Okay, these guys. Okay, now let's figure this one out. Okay, so we said how the Gustav could reach everything. It cannot actually. Well, maybe it could have had that X. Good. We'll have to see 4s with the extra bonus suppression due to a rule I still don't understand. Okay. If there's nothing there, then we can safely go KB. Yeah. I imagine there will be 2 more big armored counterattacks. Can we even get that down this turn? We have 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 more artillery to use on that. I'm not sure we can get that down this turn. 2 more artillery on that, actually. And we actually have no idea what's behind there. I'm not sure if putting the Stuka was the best idea. What hero did we get? Oh, yeah. This guy got 3 defense. which is good for now, worse for later. There's 18 defense and decent penetration against T-34s. Not against the KVs. Okay, that did. Missed 10-40% chances, which you'd love to see. That's going to be a tough cookie to crack. I think we'll just have to sit back for a bit. Like, how many tanks could there ostensibly be there, right? Like, one would go here and then get stopped. Two more would hit it. Like, I don't imagine there being like 6 tank counterattack. So I think we'll be good there. Actually put the... Oh, no, we can't. That wouldn't be unsafe against tanks. Could get surrendered. Could it? With 3 artillery? How many kills do you have? 9 kills? Be more willing to risk you with your fancy transports. Because these auxiliary units are so spoiled. You, yeah. Not sure what to do with this guy. It's in a really awkward position. Alright, that's just more scouting. And that's more scouting as well. Let's check out, so we spotted these already. Let's check out, so that has these, so let's go here. Okay, turn 9. Halfway through. It's 3 planes. No tank counterattack. Don't die. Thank you. Here. Huh? Sure, sure. Okay. Spend your money. I guess I spent money over strengthening too. Okay, but this guy is our even more Russian planes. Wow. Okay. So we need to guarantee 1 damage on this, or else we're going to have to start everything over again, which would be poor. Let's just not be greedy. Come on, why do you always have to do much better than expected when I'm trying to surrender stuff? Jeez. So what's our weakest unit right now? It's well. Okay, so it's like 170. Yeah. Our Stuka did too well. Hate that. Hate that. Okay, so 3 KVs here. They have not moved yet. Nothing here. Some conscripts. So if anything, they'd have to be all the way there. We might get kind of a notification if we just park. I think I like that. If I park this guy here, then we'll see them when they come over. Yeah. Okay. So 4-star bridging engineer. Don't think any of these are worth trying to certain. Maybe that guy. Everything else, no. Here we're still struggling. Yeah. See, those would have kind of just attacked these ships that were about to land here. So always that trap. Really annoying. Okay, so the Russian ones don't have air attack in their ground form. Okay. Though maybe we should have used air if we wanted them to regenerate enough. Yeah, I think we just kill it. Like we need to. We want to grab some more of the Ford territory. How many kills do you have? 7. 16. Okay. Hard to keep this on the river. I think we just need to bust it. For the KVs here, we can kind of get them here if we put a unit here. We also have no idea what kind of anti-air they have behind there, so I would like to use like to draw them out or use an auxiliary to get them here. Let's try like this. If they're any self-propelled, they'll come out here and the KVs will go down. Just to be safe, where's our Focke-Wulf that we still cannot buy? So Italians are up here. Do we want them there? I think we want them in the front, taking damage. Yeah. We don't want Italians there. Though some of them can take a train. Might be faster. How many trains do we have? 5 trains. Okay, lots of trains. Good. Okay. This is like a huge area. Probably tank counterattacks like here, like anywhere. No idea. They could be randomly placed. It's KV 1B and C. That's kind of cute. So hopefully it's the 1A that comes attack and has the least chance of fully killing our units. Okay, we're 2.5 hours in. We're about halfway through, so that's a promising sign at least. Finished today. Okay, should we get we'll get full suppression on this? Yeah, not worth the time to surrender. Do need to kill it though. Okay, so let's get everything up ready for the KVs to get surrendered there. So that'll be, let's spot here, nothing across that's obvious. The 1Cs can't reach up there. The 1Bs would have to be the ones spotting that. So I think we're safe keeping that here. That's a regular, what? That's not what I wanted. Wanted this and this. These have more stars than us. Okay, we have 2 of these guys here, so that's a bit of coverage. Okay, so A will be here, 1, 2, 3. The B cannot reach that, so that lets us be in range for attacking or surrendering. And then also our our trains here, yeah, they can finish the job, yeah. Okay, that is great. Hello? Who's this? Okay, the other thing we can do is just take all our auxiliaries and go have a party down there. You can kind of tell what's going to be coming as well, yeah. Because infantry can't directly kill that, I don't think. Maybe we can take a look. It's probably anti-air there. Let's go here. Nice. And then do we need, I don't think we need all our fighters. Like another wave isn't like huge. We need some pinging of entrenchment down here. These would be like 2 tanks and a Werframen can take care of. Probably even some level bomber help. Level bombers need to stay up here for this turn though. Where's our Focke-Wulf? There it is. Okay, more stuff we don't care about going down. Have we lost a unit yet? Still haven't lost a unit. Okay, so recon, we have our good recon there, so our bad recon can contribute to taking places. These can all refuel this turn. So we need a fighter here. Take that, refuel, go up. Gustav is protected. Probably just another one around these parts. Okay, and another train to go somewhere around. Do they have airfields? They have airfields that are unoccupied. We can also just drop units on them. Depends, though. Okay, go here. Auxiliary. Auxiliary Stuka. Right, we're baiting out the Well, we don't want fighters there because then they'll spot that unit. We want it to get their self-propelled. No, we already have this guy. Yeah, we don't need to have another one. Do want to keep them for the tanks too. Okay, so these can all reach their next turn. Need ammo? Yes. Forward. We can go forward. Don't see them getting all the way over there. 2 move and attack. So we can move 2 and then attack there. Right? Yeah. Okay. Still have one more fighter. That's a conscript, right? That's a conscript. So unless there's like a regular there, which I highly doubt, we are clear. And you guys might need protection. Okay, you go to bed. Should have left room for this one somewhere else. Annoying. Okay, let's just refuel you. Nice trick. Let's go. Enemy air? No air. There's the tank. There's another tank. Oh, sorry, my sound's been off. Don't know how long. Oh, okay, hello. Oh, the tank moved there, so it's all. Okay, okay, we got that entrenched position completely for free. Like to hear that. 2 tanks around here. 1 is surrenderable. Maybe 2. Medium reinforcement. Oh, because we took the 14 place. Okay. Where's my? Okay, and I think that was all the free units because that's all the dollar signs I saw. So let's go ahead here. Just ambling along. Okay, so we can get some. Oh, they spent some money there. That's good. 1 KVB. Their good air defense only has 1 spotting, so I felt okay doing that. Okay. One tank will be useful here. We can send 1 up. 3 in. Yeah, they can go take the bridging engineers. Okay, that KV. So this guy needs to evacuate somewhere. Kind of annoyed they brought units there. We can take them out both as Stukas. Oh, they. That's good. Kind of. So this is staying here, watching. This is train. This is train. Okay, so let's figure out what we're doing here. To surrender this guy needs to go here. So let's swing with it first. 4, that's pretty good. Strategic bombers are, where's our other one? There we go. Underwhelming. 3 suppressed, 2 suppressed, good enough. So to get here, we would need to stick a recon. Where's our recon? Oh no, it moved all the way down. Oof. Okay, so to get this one, we would need this one to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we need to push this guy twice to down here. I think it's doable, but it might be difficult. We might also just push this here next turn. Remember, there's KV-1C behind it as well. Okay, so we need to clear these for sure. So let's see what can only do that. No, this one will actually be able to reach. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, so regular here is 20% chance to lose one. What's this look like? 2 suppress and okay, so we'll take one here to protect as well. That's fine. It's fine. Just gonna draw other tanks out. Okay, that's the 9 soft attack plus, so that's 14 soft attack, I believe. Yeah, that's pretty significant. Okay, so I mean, you know, I don't know if the 3-in had 9 soft attack in the original, but it's just whatevs. Okay, I think we'll need 1 Nebel for a conscript to push it twice, but the better one we can put on the tanks. Well, let's do our hits with these first. Six, so 3 more. Don't know if that's the unit we want there. As in, I just don't know. We could use a train on that one. Do we need... That has range. It doesn't need to go there. This could go here for 1 more suppression. See if we need it. Don't know if we need it. Okay, so that guy's going here. This guy can hit here for nothing. Excellent. 3 suppressed, full suppressed. 1. 3 attack. Okay, getting there, getting there. So what are we hitting this with? What are we hitting that with? Does some auxiliary unit here have fancy transports? Nope, so we need to hit that with actually something. Ooh, this guy's has a lot of attack. Okay, so it might just be this tank here, which means we have to take this out. So we'll figure that out in a second. We do have a bunch of trains down there still, so we're not panicking or anything. Okay, full suppression, great. Okay, so that goes like, is that our weakest? That's 1. Well, yeah. Okay, so great. 952 to, so that's 120. Another dollar. So attack and 2 range. That needs to push down, so we need to stuff this first. What's attacking this is the question. Probably our recon. So it doesn't matter what we put here. So rather put something that needs to get out of the way. Let's see how this does first. 5. Good. Alright, that's almost full. I'll just take it with the where from. Okay, go here, push you. Okay, so we need to guarantee that it gets pushed twice. And our recon needs to sneak behind first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. And we get a full scoop there. Oh, yeah, we're pushing this twice. Are those too strong to do that? Oh, no, that would be bad. That would be bad. Well, let's just see what happens. Oh, no. Okay, that's not good. Alright, how much does this move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't reach. I can't reach. I can't reach. Okay. Not the greatest. So we need a... Yeah. Should have used this one instead. Okay, so that's not great. Alright, so what's our contingency plan here? We need to push this here so that tank can't come demolish our recon. At least I think that's what the best play is here. Okay, and then we'll send a little donation that way. That's a pretty expensive donation. Let's see if we have a cheaper donation. Want to get this down to 1, of course. but not on the river. I don't think that's doable. What is if we use train? Okay, that works out. If it heals fully, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's send 2 donations to track the other one out. One here, and then probably get another one down here. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Rail. Could still hit the recon, but look at that. So tempting. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna do here. It's okay. Not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, and then just cover everything. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, right, and then use our air to get rid of all the crap down here. So we have 2 fighters and 3 Stukas, which is exactly what we need. Nice. Yeah, we'll hire that guy for our actual team. Any artillery? Yeah, 1 available. Okay. I want to push it here or there. Okay, so much for that. Failed spectacularly. So that guy's kind of in a pickle. It's alright. Okay, recon go. Just to make sure it's only bridging engineers. Okay, so it looks like one of them moved. Possibly there, possibly down. That's weird. Ostrupen. I feel like we'll need a lot more anti-tank down there. Okay, at least that was damaged. So that's fine. I might even try to take back the town. And then, okay. Gustav, everything there is good. There's good. Yeah, probably need more Stukas all the way down here, because the bulk of our forces aren't going to be helping out. It's a good compromise. Okay, and this one, you know, how do we, I don't even think it matters if we lose. Like, Stalingrad loss to Dieppe. Like, frankly, I'd rather use these to try to get more surrenders. And this one can go in an air. Can go in a plane next time. Stay. Okay, turn 11, halfway through. Okay, good. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. No more bombers, please. Thank you. What was that? Yak 7. This is a new plane, and we won't even know what it is because it died immediately. Alright, that's what we consider a good turn. Okay. If we can get this, then these guys can stick around. 2 defense. This guy's going in the gutter. Closest airfield is there. I'll figure that out in a bit. Bridging engineers look cute. They have little life rafts under them. Okay, so this guy's always hitting that. This cannot hit anything. It can contribute to not damaging at all. Whoops. Forgot about that. Okay. That's fine. Is there another one? This doesn't really damage that too much. Let's take a peek behind. This one I kind of want to get it to 1 and then push it somewhere safe. Okay, that's good. So now anything can push it. We need to get our units under there. So how can we actually get that done? So those are fine. So we need the recon for this. Is that possible? So if we hit this down to here, the recon can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're punching this guy down by 1 hex with our auxiliary artillery. Come on, where are you? They're here somewhere. I don't want to give up 120. Oh, come on. Stuka did too well. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across the river. That's another KV-5. A lot of air defense, guards, yada yada yada. Oh, can we actually get here? Alright, so plan's changing again. We need to completely smack that one, which is fine. Let's see. Smack it as in kill it. So with the Stuka if possible. No Stukas, so this guy's gonna have to do. Can't believe I didn't think of that first. That's why you want 2 recons around here. Ugh. Okay. Well, let's do this first. So this guy is also possible to do the same thing. Like so. Jeez. Okay, so I don't think we're taking that. I don't think we're taking this, so that has to go back here. Yep. Excellent usage of resources here. Okay. So what is this? 25? No thanks. Trying to decide if I just want to scout with just units or it's clear. So this can go. Are we out of trains? Oh, that's not a rail hex. Okay. Probably should kill this first. It's fine here. They might cross. We have no idea what's here. What, 10% again? Yeah. Where do we want to push it? Ideally, we would push it up here, where we don't have units surrounding it, so it can heal to full. Oh boy. Is this worth the 120? Yeah. And what else are we doing for 10 turns, right? And we're poor, so we need this money. Okay, so we can also push it down. We just don't have enough units there. That's annoying. Maybe we can get... Sorry, we don't have enough phase movement units here. So I always want to deploy more recon. Right, we could push it here and then push it up. I think that's our best move. Let's try to do that. This guy needs to get out of the way, though. Okay, that's actually out of the way. Okay. Alternatively, we can push this twice. I don't think that's doable. Yeah, our units are too strong here. Alright. No, I don't think we. Yeah. So that's the other is just So let's just kill this and then only take that. Whatever. I'm over it. That guy's not over it. Okay, so there's still a chance there. We just need to get something there, which I don't think is actually possible. Hello, paratrooper? Where are you? Oh, here. We could Stuka it there next turn. Oh, well. Okay, I guess that worked out. Russian tanks. Okay, I guess we just triggered that. Do we have any more auxiliaries? Okay, Austrian can count. This guy counts too. Let's block the river. Okay, just one more. Okay, 120. Scared of those Russian tanks, that's for sure. Here's the best place for a Russian tank for us to get a surrender on it. That puts one on the river. We might just need to kill some of them, to be honest, instead of being greedy. I think we're just going to go ahead and kill this. It's giving too much vision, for one. Okay. Ooh, that could be scary if things cross from it. Okay, so we own that. We own this. Stug. Nice, you did something. Okay, here. Okay, everything else can just waltz up. It's protected already. More fighters. More fighters. Here. I don't think they should have any more bombers. They might see that. That could be problematic a little bit. Just a little bit though. What is this? Osttruppen. There's one tank that came from there. I imagine there's probably 3 more, so 2 or 3 more. You're all not core. Maybe that'll convince them to come to move. Okay, and sure. Do we need Stukas here? Could be useful. And it still has plenty of fuel, so let's put it there. Okay, these guys. Kinda limited. I don't feel too safe using them. This one can refuel, that's fine. Okay, just gonna go down, cover that. This can eventually go down. Fuel, fuel. Do we need more infantry here? 1 is probably useful. This is probably useful down there for entrenchment. And okay. Hopefully there's not still too much of a Russian Air Force. Did we? Yeah, we got rid of everything. Okay. City. Almost city. Almost city. Trains. We've lost one train. 2 there, 3, 4. Okay, we might lose another one. All right. Ouch. That's a lot of 20 centimeters. Ouch. Oh, forgot about that. Okay, Russian tanks detected, not really. Romanian reinforcements arrived. What is it? Oh, one guy, sure. Okay, so what are we doing here? Take those, take this, hopefully. Only lost one entrenchment, but it's in close, which makes it easier for us. What does your thing look like here? Okay, so 1 air defense. Typical spam. Take about 4 turns to clean up, unfortunately. There was another one there, probably 2 more guys there. Guess we can take a look. 2 spotting. That's 2 spotting 2. Ostrip only have 1 spotting. Okay, so let's do these. Come on. Okay, convince him to come out again. I don't like all that entrenchment on him. So that's 1 air defense. Might be another one down there. Don't know what's going on here. Let's take a look. Nothing. That's a hard sell. It's hard to get that anywhere profitable. It would need to attack us twice, which is the problem. But the good part is I can think about that. I have to go do something, so I think I'll call that session here. It was almost straight 3 hours. We're exactly halfway through this map. We've made 2,000 already, so if we can keep that up and make 2,000 more, that'll be kind of the goal, the par. If we can make 3,000 more, that would be excellent. If we get to 25,000, I don't know. I don't have any subscribers, so it doesn't matter. But I'll always leave this here and then be back next time. Thanks for watching.